Hello, this is Mike, Nostressmike.com. I thought I'd stop here. It seems like there's too much noise in the car when I'm driving, so I thought I'd make this video here. And what I want to talk about is I'm working on a project, and it's not important right now on where it's going to be at. And this project is it's a big project, and this is why I'm making the video. Want me needing some help, and what it is, I'm putting together a counter-terrorist class, and it's what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be teaching different law enforcement agencies terror. Well, it's the work that I do when I'm working with law enforcement, and what it is, it's trained law enforcement. They already know what they're doing, but what we're going to do is we'll be doing a series of scenarios that are way beyond. I mean, this is stuff that they want to prepare for that is at the maximum of their abilities. Matter of fact, it's more than maximum of their abilities, and they want to test out their abilities, and they want to better themselves. And and it's different agencies, and they'll be coming together, and they'll be working not only each agency, but they'll be working together as agencies, and it's all on different types of terrorist events, and it's all going to take place in one day, all on one day, and it'll be a complete day, and it's full contact. We'll be using ammunition. Our guns will have ammunition in them that are non-lethal ammunition, and so it's all on tactics. Everybody's using tactics, and on so what I'm doing is I'm helping them coordinate. We've got a big multi-story office building that we're going to be using, or that's what the goal is. Like I say, we're just starting on it, so no telling what's going to happen. It's going to take a year, maybe two, to get this thing going. This is why I thought I'd better get started on getting the word out. I'm going to need help on my end. The law enforcement agencies, they've got their own problems. They'll deal with their own stuff. I need people to help me. I'm on the inside. I will be doing the terrorist activities, and I will be responsible on getting the civilians that will be inside, and this will be people that will be held hostage, and people that are going to be into all this action and stuff. Law enforcement will have to use their tactics on entering this big old building, going floor to floor, and room to room, and all this to clear it all out and do it. My job, and you, if you're going to help me, will be the bad guys, or will be the hostages. We'll have to take hostages, and they're going to be rescuing the hostages. We'll be doing, I don't want to tell you all the kind of stuff, because a lot of the stuff is really, really weird stuff. But your choices, if you're going to be on my end, on helping on my side, your choices are going to be the least amount of violence that's going to happen. And like I say, it'll be a civilian. You're going to be one of a group. There's a shooting going on, or there's kidnappings, or hostage taken, and all kinds of stuff going on. And the least amount is we just need people to be involved. I've got the system set up on how you will have a minimal of physical contact, and more than likely no hurt. You won't be physically hurt, more than likely. Remember, all this is really dangerous. So on this end, you won't be targeted and stuff like that. We'll do our best to protect you from any harm. That's on the lower end. And then on the upper end will be you're going to have to learn tactics, and when we do this, you will be putting your tactics to work, and you're going to find out how well they're going to work when the thing gets going. And it's just like the police and all the different agencies. They train, they know how it's supposed to work. They know what they're supposed to do, but they don't get the experience. What I do is give them the experience. This is what it is when you're with me on the upper end of this thing. You will get experience. First, I'm going to teach you what to do, how to do it, what to expect, how it's going to work. We're going to walk through a lot of this stuff, but this is not experience. Experience is going to happen when we do this on this one particular day. And we'll do a series of these scenarios in the whole day. I don't know if we're going to be doing 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 times. I don't know how many times, but it'll all be in one day. You will be dragging. All your imperfections, your weaknesses will show. And then that's on the upper end. You will be blown up. You will be shot. You will be thrown down. They will jump on you, handcuff you, hog tie you, drag you around. It's brutal. This is how they're getting their experience, and you're probably going to bleed. You're probably going to hurt. You shouldn't die. We do have limitations on how we're going to do it. And like I say, I've done this a lot. I know how it's going to work. I know what people are capable of doing. And it'll be taken care of, especially when you're on the upper end of this thing. I want to make sure you don't die and make sure you don't really kill anybody. I mean, people are going to get hurt. That's part of the experience. But like I say, on the upper end. And then the other part is going to be in the middle. And in the middle is going to be a little bit different. But like I say, I will explain all this as we do this, and as you figure out how much you want to be involved. On the bottom end of it, there's no charge. No charge on the bottom. On my end. Now, what you're going to have to do is you're going to have to get a hotel room on where we're going. When we're going to do this, we'll probably meet there maybe, if you're on the bottom end, we'll probably meet a day ahead of time. And so then you can understand, let me explain to you what's going to go on, how it's going to work, and all this kind of stuff. And on the upper end, we'll be meeting probably 2 days, 3 days, maybe a week ahead of time, because we've got a lot of training to get ready, because this is a demanding, very demanding exercise. And also on the upper end, it will be shooting. I'm going to show you how to shoot. Like I say, on this thing, we won't be using live ammunition, but we will use some kind of ammunition, but not really for permanent damage. And but like I say, on preparing for it, when you're really learning how to do this stuff, it's pretty aggressive stuff. And this is what we're going to be doing, and that cost will vary depending on what it is, how much you want to learn, how much you want to do. And at the same time, you're going to have the cost of the hotel and stuff, being here a few days early, so we can prepare ourselves. So we've got to be prepared. If you're not prepared, you're going to get hurt, physically hurt. If you know what to expect, you know how it's going to hit you, you've got a much better chance on surviving. And then, but anyway, this is not a sure thing. I say, I saw the opportunity, and now I got to see if I can get other people to see the same opportunity that I see. I mean, this is a big thing. A lot of agencies can benefit from this tremendously. And now, do they want to take it? I know one of the biggest things they're all worried about is liability. And it won't be liability on my end because we know we're going to get hurt. We know what we're getting into, so it won't be like that. We're going to go through all the legal aspects of what we're doing too, because this is highly dangerous stuff. But like I say, so making it come together, I don't know even if it will come together. The soonest it's going to come together, if it does come together, will be a year. It might take as long as 2 years to make this happen. So we got plenty of time to prepare and get ready. Let's see, right now it's, I don't know, November something, maybe the 15th or something, 2018. I don't know how long it's going to take to put this thing together and if it's going to work, because this is a big thing, nationwide, worldwide. I don't think anybody has done anything even come close to doing what I do. So this will be a big thing. So now, will they allow it to happen? It depending on how much they take, how serious they take terrorism. As you know, I take terrorism very seriously. So I'm into it a lot. Now, are they, and how much are they willing to withstand? I don't know. So it's going to take a lot of get together, a lot of government agencies and politicians and all this. It's going to take a lot to get all them all together to make this work. But if it does, I won't have time to screw around trying to find people. That's why I need to start finding them now and answering your questions. And if nothing else, even if it doesn't go through, if you're one of those that are going to be learning stuff, this is the place and time to learn it. Hopefully we can make this work, and then you'll have a chance to get experience on what you've learned. That's the big difference. But anyway, I need help, and I wanted to bring it to your attention. This is Mike, Nostressmike.com.